Hi! I just want to make a quick little video about teaching in China. So, pretty much I get asked this kind of a lot in my Instagram. A lot of people want to teach abroad or are teaching currently abroad and they want to come to China next. What I can say is China, you do teach a lot less. You have less classes to teach in China, but you do make less. So, the average salary, I guess, for public school is about 10 to 12,000 plus housing allowance. So that's about like 2,000 in total, but you do have to pay your rent. Whereas in Korea you make like 2,200 and you don't have to pay any rent. So you literally get a lot more. But in Korea you can teach up to a maximum of 22 hours at a public school, whereas in China the maximum is 18. So yeah. For me, I teach 14 a week, and they're 14 40-minute classes. So, like, the workload is quite low. The earliest I start is 9:25. Yeah, but every other day I start at 10:20, and I usually teach until about 11:40, and then I have lunch, and then we have a 2-hour break. There's a 2-hour break also, by the way. So if you work in China, you will have a break from 12 to 2 or 12 to 2:30 depending on your school. So yeah, you can look forward to that every single day. It's like the nap time, I guess. Chinese people take naps, and so everything like banks and like the police department, that's all closed from 12 to 2. So you can't get any of your stuff done, like your important stuff done during your lunch break, which is pretty unfortunate, but just go to the mall. There's a million. Yeah. And then, so pay is about 2,000 with housing allowance. So you pay rent, and that gives you about 1,500 US dollars. In yuan, sorry, I always do US, but in yuan I get 14,000 RMB. And I make 11,000 salary with my 3,000 housing allowance. And yeah, and then for teaching, the contracts are generally 10 months, and you teach from the start of the school year, which would be September 1st, to July, like second week of July, and then you're done. You get a month off for Chinese New Year. Yeah, Chinese New Year, and it's 4 weeks. So you just get like 4 consecutive weeks off. Depending on your company, you'll either get that completely paid, half paid, or I think that's it. I think it's either paid fully or half paid. Mine is fully paid. Other people that got hired at the same time as me are only half paid. So it really just depends on what contract you sign. Schools in China do free breakfast and lunch or very, very cheap. So for me, it's 6 yuan a day, which is $1 a day for breakfast and lunch. Super freaking cheap. And then my company gives me 150 a month to cover that. So, yeah. Yeah, okay, so the month that you have off, well, the month we have off, you can just use that to travel. Like, I am going to Singapore, Malaysia, and freaking Tokyo. And it's so cheap to fly from China. Like, the airport's really, really near my house because I live in the same district as the airport. And the flights from here to Kuala Lumpur, to Singapore, to Tokyo, to Hong Kong, only 400 US dollars. So cheap. 2,400 RMB. Like, it's insane. I'm so happy. Oh God, it's the best. And then you get like the 2 months off in the summer. You don't get, if you don't renew, if you don't go back to teaching, then you don't get paid. Obviously, you just go home or do whatever else. If you do renew, generally it's half paid and you'll get those 2 months off, or you can like work camps and make money. I would rather just travel, and if I renew with the school or if I renew with the company, then I'll probably honestly just travel for the 2 months and take the half pay and like keep my stuff at someone's apartment that's living there or something, let them, because I honestly don't have much. I have one suitcase, so hopefully one of my friends would be down to just let me leave it at their place, because I'm definitely going to move out of this apartment as soon as the contract is up. Like, I want to stay in China permanently. That's fucking for sure. I love it here. My life is here, I feel like. But God, I really don't like this apartment. It feels like a college dorm. First of all, I live in a box and I hate it. The plumbing is bad. People fucking just smoke in here. It's so nasty. It's just like really trashy, and I don't know. I just don't like it. The paint was falling off my walls. One of my friends has a giant hole in her window, and when I say giant hole, I mean literal, like I could put my head through it and they won't fix it. One of my friends, the outlets like shocks her every time, and one time she saw like sparks, and this is every time they won't fix it. It's, I don't know, I don't like it. And it's really expensive. There's no kitchen. I can't cook in here. So, yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to moving out of here. But I do like my district. I live in Baoan district. It's amazing. Anyway, back to school. Sorry. So the documents that you need to move to China is you need a Z visa, which your visa handler will help you with, because that's a lot of work that I can't remember at all. But you need a background check. You need your health check. God, what else do you need? Background check, health check, your visa. You need 6 months on your visa and at least 2 pages, by the way. So that's important. My God, I really don't remember what else. Oh, and you need obviously your diploma, and it needs to all be authenticated, which takes many moons, and it's kind of expensive, to be honest, to get authentications for your TOEFL, your diploma, and your background check. So I think it cost $75? Wait, $100 for all 3? Whatever. Yeah, so you have to do that, and you have to get a bunch of passport photos. You have to do an online Skype interview. They're kind of biased, and they go based on your appearance. They go based on appearance. One of my friends was hounded because she's Asian, and they were like, "Are you sure you don't speak Chinese?" She's Korean. So, I was chosen on the spot, which I don't like. Like, it obviously works out in my favor, but, like, I don't know, it's just not fair. Like, if there was someone who was absolutely beautiful, like Victoria's Secret model beautiful, but she had no experience and nothing else going for her, then, like, why should she get chosen over someone with a decade of experience who maybe isn't the most attractive? Or, you know, I don't know. I don't like that. But I can't change the world individually, but we all can. We all can. Anyway, yeah, other than that, outlets, you won't need to get a new plug because Chinese outlets have every plug, which is freaking cool. So you can use any plug except for the UK. Nope, yep, any plug. Any plug. They have the 2-prong circle ones, the 2-prong ones, the UK, America, all of them. Yeah, so you won't need to get a new plug. What else? You'll need to download a VPN before you get here. Don't buy a Chinese phone. That's very important because you won't be able to download apps that you would like to. God, what else? Bring your favorite toothpaste. I can't stress that enough. If you like Colgate Total Advanced Whitening, bring it. Because they don't sell anything but like green tea ones and like flavored ones. But they're not whitening. And they're not like good for your teeth. They're just like for fresh breath. And that drives me crazy because if I care about anything, it's my teeth. So yeah. What else? God, now I have to think. All the things that I needed, we have here. But coffee is very expensive, so get used to like really cheap fucking nasty water instant coffee. It's nasty. Yeah. Ugh. Everything else is really cheap. Like clothes are really cheap. Fucking food is really cheap. I'm like staring at all my stuff to see if there's... Oh, mirrors. Full-length mirrors are so hard to find. So hard to find. Yeah. Gosh, I don't think there's anything like really important that I'm missing. Any vital information. Hmm. Let's see. Let's see. Nope, I think I got it all. Fucking teach 14 classes. Usually it's from 10 to 18 classes a week for everybody. Um, Usually never less than 10 and then never more than 18 unless they pay you extra. So, yeah, that's super easy. Yeah. But yeah, so if you guys have any like specific questions about the paperwork or the schedule, like my teaching schedule or the lesson plans or anything, feel free to message me. Feel free to find me on Instagram, Megan the Vegan, and ask me any kind of questions that you want. But yeah. Okay, well, have a good night, day, wherever you are in the world. Hope to see you in China. It's fucking amazing here. Okay, bye.